What's up, everyone? I hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is going to be about Chris Brown. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking me to make a video about this for a long time now, and it took me a while to get to it because I've been doing so much research on Chris Brown. This has been one of the hardest videos to make, but I've finally done so much research, and with the help of Divine Sade, we finally came to the final conclusion that I'll Be Sure is the base character of Chris Brown. This took a while for me to figure out because there was so many throw-offs with Chris Brown. There's so many people that the media pushes out there to try to say that this person is Chris Brown's lookalike, right? Whenever you see the media saying, oh, this is this celebrity's lookalike, chances are that it's a throw-off and it's bait for us to make a video about it. So this was the only side-to-side that I could find of Chris Brown and I'll Be Sure. And at first you might not see it, but if you keep looking into it, and I'm going to show you guys little details so you guys can be able to see this one. Like, for example, in these two pictures, Chris Brown and I'll Be Sure have the exact same haircut. They got the same hairstyle. And their hairline is very similar as well. And then right here, they're both posing in a similar way. Alright, and then right here we got Chris Brown and I'll Be Sure. And if you really pay attention to his jawline and his chin, you can see that they have the exact same jawline and chin. You guys see that? They have the exact same chin and jawline. It's crazy. It's like with the young boy situation, they have the same exact jawline and face structure. And then right here you can see it as well. Right here you can see Chris Brown's jawline a little bit more. And it's exactly the same as I'll Be Sure. And then here we got I'll Be Sure. He looks a lot like Chris Brown right here. And then here we got I'll Be Sure with shades and Chris Brown with shades. They look so much alike right here. And then here we got Chris Brown and I'll Be Sure. They got the same face structure. And don't let his unibrow throw you off. I'm going to get into that a little bit later, but don't let that throw you off. Just pay attention to the face structure. And then right here we got I'll Be Sure with shades and Chris Brown with shades again. And they look so much alike right here. They made this picture into a meme and it was everywhere. And it reminds me so much of I'll Be Sure right here. Alright, so now I want to get into the connections because there are so many with I'll Be Sure and Chris Brown. So first thing I want to point out is that I'll Be Sure was a big singer in his time. A lot of girls liked him and he made very good R&B music. And now we got Chris Brown and every girl likes him and he makes really good R&B music, right? So both of these characters have the same type of impact. Their music is similar and it's mainly for women, right? Alright, now let's get into their names. So I'll Be Sure's real name is Albert Joseph Brown, right? And Chris Brown's real name is Christopher Maurice Brown. So do you guys think it's just a coincidence that they have the exact same last name? Once I saw this, I was like, wow, they have the exact same last name. They didn't even bother changing the last name. So that's a major connection right there. And then to top it off, both of their names have the same numbers in gematria. So Christopher Brown equals 86 in the reverse full reduction cipher. And then Albert Brown equals 68 in the reverse full reduction cipher. So that's another coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences though, so... And then another connection is Chris Brown's birthday is May 5th and I'll Be Sure's birthday is June 4th. So their birthdays are exactly 30 days apart. So they have the exact same last name. Their real names have the same numbers in gematria. And their birthdays are only 1 month apart. This is too much to be a coincidence and we have a lot more to get into. So recently Chris Brown was sued for allegedly drugging a woman on a yacht that was parked at Diddy's Miami home, right? So Diddy plays a major connection with I'll Be Sure and Chris Brown because I'll Be Sure had a kid called Quincy with Kim Porter. And Kim Porter is this woman right here. She supposedly died, but that's another story. So Kim Porter and I'll Be Sure broke up. And then Kim Porter started dating Diddy, right? And they have kids together. So isn't it ironic that I'll Be Sure and Diddy both dated the same woman? And I'll Be Sure's other character is Chris Brown. who has so many connections to Diddy. You know, why is he doing this stuff on Diddy's yacht? They even have a song together called Yesterday. So this guy next to Diddy is I'll Be Sure's son, Quincy. And isn't it ironic that Chris Brown is always with him? You know, for some reason, Chris Brown and Quincy hang out a lot. And this is a major connection because Chris Brown is always with Al B. Sure's son, but Al B. Sure is never in these pictures. And we'll never see a picture of Chris Brown with Al B. Sure because that's his other character. And it's just ironic that they're always together. You know, there's so many pictures of them together. And right here, they're with Amber Rose and Neo. And he looks so much like Solluminati right here. So I'm going to put a link to my Solluminati video at the end of the video. Make sure you guys go watch that video because it's so obvious that he's Solluminati. But anyways, here's another picture with Chris Brown and Quincy. And I believe this is Diddy's other son. You know, Chris Brown likes to hang out with him a lot too. Because Diddy has all these other kids with Kim Porter. And these are some of them right here. And one of them is King Combs, right? So isn't it ironic that Chris Brown has a song with King Combs? So as you guys can see, there's so many connections with Chris Brown and Diddy because Al B. Sure used to date the same girl that Diddy has kids with now. And coincidentally, Chris Brown is just always hanging out with his kids. And Al B. Sure's kid, Quincy. Alright, so now let's get into another major connection. So Al B. Sure's other character is Big Pun. And shout out to Divine Sade, she made a video about this. I'll put a link to this video in the description and at the end of the video so you guys can watch this. Because this is clearly Al B. Sure's other character. And if you put two and two together, it makes sense that he would be Chris Brown now because his other character was Big Pun. And they already knocked his character off the world stage. So Al B. Sure has to have another relevant character. And that is Chris Brown. So make sure you guys go watch this video. It's a really good video. But the big connection with Big Pun here is that Big Pun was always with Fat Joe, right? So what a coincidence that Fat Joe is always with Chris Brown. And the connection with this is that Chris Brown and Big Pun's base character is Al B. Sure. So that's why Chris Brown is always with Fat Joe. And by the way, Fat Joe is Heavy D. And for some reason in this music video, they put R.I.P. Heavy D in the beginning. You know, so that's just mockery that he's Heavy D. Divine Sade also has a video about that, so make sure you guys go check that out. But anyways, here's a picture of Big Pun, and he looks exactly like Al B. Sure. So now let's get into all of Chris Brown's masonry connections. So Chris equals 33 in gematria, and masonry equals 33 as well. And then right here, he has 3 pictures doing one-eye symbolism. And he even has this back tattoo with a pyramid and an eye. And in this caption, he said, Black Pyramid, that don't mean I'm Illuminati, tunnel vision. So he has a lot of Masonic tattoos, and here's another very strange one. So as you guys can see this caption, it says, Chris Brown showing off his sneaker shoe tattoo and forgot about his P tat. You know, I don't want to say the word, but you guys can read it right there. So he has this triangle swirl thing tatted on his face. And in case you guys didn't know, that's actually a symbol for little boy lover. As you guys can see right here. You know, that triangle with a swirl. And I can't say the P word, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And by the way, just a random thing that I thought of. The fact that it's a trend to say push and P right now is kind of weird. You know, we don't know what that P stands for, and I feel like it stands for this word right here that I cannot say. But that's just something I thought of. Anyways, final thing I want to show you guys is that Chris Brown had pink and blue hair at one point. And right here he has a white collared shirt. So there's pink, white, and blue in this picture. And in case you guys don't know, the T flag is a pink, white, and blue flag. And this is it right here. So he is clearly symbolizing that he is an invert. Because like I always say, you know, all of these celebrities are both genders. You know, they're not just one gender. So that's just something I wanted to point out. And he made it extremely obvious because he literally dyed his hair pink and blue, which are the main colors of this flag. And last thing I want to show you guys is this post that I made 11 months ago. Make sure you guys are looking at my community tab because I post a lot of things on there. But anyways, this one was a picture that Chris Brown actually posted on his Instagram, as you guys can see. And he's basically symbolizing the fact that he's not a regular human and that he's playing a character. Because if you guys see, his face is detached. And I've been telling you guys in a lot of videos that these celebrities are not regular humans. And he's just basically admitting it right here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like, share, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I'm out.